Hello everybody and welcome to my first Planet Zoo speed build. It will be a tiny speed build because it will be a starters building containing 3 buildings, a trade center, a vet, and what's the other thing called? A quarantine. And those are basically the 3 buildings you need to get your zoo up and running. So I thought this would be a very useful building to build. I'm doing it in an African themed style because I absolutely love this style, and I'm currently working on creating a lot of buildings in this style so that you can download a whole set of buildings if you want to. This building is up on the workshop as well as my other buildings that I already created. Some of them I will also turn into a speed build, maybe all of them, I'm not sure yet. But yes, this is a very nice and cute starter building. I'm trying to figure out the roof here because I wanted to connect the roof in a different way, but I couldn't find the pieces that I would have loved. So it ends up like this with a flat roof in the end, and I think it actually ends up quite cute like this. I'm putting some eaves on there because I like it when the roof is really long and sticking out and everything. It just makes it look cuter, I feel. And I love these, not the windows, well, I love the windows too, like the things that I'm putting on the windows right now, but I love the walls of this particular theme because these mud walls come in 2 different types of walls. There are the regular straight walls, but I didn't use those. I used the wall bases, and they are meant to go to the bottom of your house. And they are not entirely straight. They have a little bit of a quirky shape, as you can see, and that makes it a little bit harder to place things on it because it doesn't snap onto it as well as it would with a straight piece of wall, but it's also so cute and it just looks really, I don't know, just cozy and nice, and I love using that style, so that's what I used. I'm placing some windows around it and some decorations. I love this whole wooden straw kind of feel that comes with this theme. It's so natural. It feels so natural, and I love building natural zoos, so that's why I think I started off with this theme specifically. Here I am putting some well, pillars around the door just to have some sort of door frame because honestly, the doors are rather boring. They're just, I mean, I know why, because they have to fit with every style, but just leaving them like that just feels too boring to me, so I like to put some things around it to just make it look like it belongs more to the building. Because, yeah, like the doors like they just don't feel like they belong to anything, basically. And at the back here, I'm creating a little patio, and I love doing that. I know that nobody will ever use this, but I just love the idea of creating a place for the workers and the vets and everything, everyone to just come out here and relax and, you know, enjoy the smells of the zoo. That sounds really bad because I don't know if zoos smell particularly good, but, you know, the smell of nature. Just come out here and relax a little bit after your long day of work or in your breaks. So I'm adding a sunroof here. I tried to use pieces that came with the construction pack, but they were also, well, big. So I went to the habitat section and I got one of those climbing poles, actually. So let's hope that our guests will not climb up here. I'm sure that they won't. But yeah, this works so much better, and it looks really cute. I tried to make this house look like someone really built, like a few people built this just by hand. You know, this is not a machine-built house. So things can be a little off and not too straight and stuff like that, just like the walls of this house. And I think that that worked out really well. We have these adorable chairs over here. I wish we had more, but these are adorable. I couldn't get the colors to work. I had a lot of bugs in this particular build. My X button didn't work, so I had to do the moving stuff all by clicking the buttons instead of using my X button. And also the color thing didn't work. I couldn't copy the colors, and I couldn't even type in the color, so I just had to try and find the color that was remotely the same. I don't know if you guys experience the same problems. Let me know. But here I'm trying to figure out which plants I want to put in my pots. And in the end, actually, I'm getting rid of, yeah, see, I'm getting rid of 2 of these pots. And because I really loved how the big palm looked. So here I'm going for the elephant ear plant, I think it's called. And I'm gonna put that one next to the chairs, actually. And then I'm going for a very big palm in the corner of this patio. And I think a big plant like that really livens up your patio. It really makes your builds look at this, like instantly. There's color and it's just nice. And yes, don't be afraid to put large plants in your builds, guys. Also, I'm putting some drums there, just because I like the idea that people would come out there and relax a little bit, play some music, you know, really use their break well. And also it looks decorative, but I like creating these little stories, and I don't want to just put decoration there just to make it look good. I like it to have a function in my head at least as well. And here I'm putting up some signs. I wanted to color the signs in a color that fits the building more, but then I was like, no, you know what? Especially a building like this with a vet and everything, you would probably want to find this building from afar, so maybe the colors actually help locating this specific building. I don't know, let me know what you think about that. I still think that it looked a little bit plain, so that's why I'm adding these wooden panels to the sides of the house to just make it look a little more, I don't know, to just give it a little more structure and just a little more personality or something. And I'm using these colorful beams, which I absolutely love. They're so cool, to make it look like they are holding up those panels and that they connect the panels to the walls and everything. And I really love how that looks. And I'm just putting some air conditioning there, and that is already the end of the build. You can download this from my workshop if you want. I will put the description in the link below. And please let me know what kind of not tutorials, what kind of builds you would like to see. Subscribe if you haven't, like this video if you liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and stay twinkly!